would like to welcome Victor Pickard, author of the book Democracy Without Journalism, ? I was very intrigued, Victor, by your postings on Twitter. I've been following you. I thought there is so much that we have to unpack here that I hope we can do in these brief moments. But since we are marking the International Day of Press Freedom today, it's, I think, very, very important that we speak about what were the basic things that struck you most during your research for this particular book.
Yes, well, of course, the book is not the most uplifting read. It's very much focused on the crisis in journalism, which your viewers will not be surprised to hear has gotten much worse during the pandemic crisis. So basically, in my own research, I was worried about what I was seeing happen to commercial journalism, but at the same time, I was heartened by some of the experiments. There are activists in the United States and around the world who are beginning to try new ways of gathering news and reporting on important stories. So it's not all depressing. And in the end, I'm very clear that now is an opportunity to reinvent journalism, to reconsider, reimagine what journalism could and should be.
Yes, absolutely. In particular, because you really bring us back to the history of journalism in America, right? You look at how it has evolved, how liberalism has sort of pushed some ideas that are not always in the public interest. And in particular, in a crisis like we are living right now with the pandemic, with the COVID-19 pandemic, it is absolutely imperative that we have journalism that also serves the public.
That's right. I couldn't agree more. And what I tried to show in that historical chapter of the book, the first opening chapter, is that many of these problems have been around for a very long time. They go back to the dawn of commercialization of the press. We often think of the current business model that's very reliant on advertising revenue in many countries. We often think of that as the natural order of things. But if we look at the history, we see that it didn't have to be that way, and that many of these problems were baked into the original DNA of the commercial model. And that's what's coming apart right now. So we have to start thinking about non-commercial alternatives.
Well, thank you very much, Victor. It was a pleasure speaking with you. Do you have the cover of the book with you? No, with you?
Oh, unfortunately, it's in
No.
another room. Yeah, I don't have it right here,
Well,
but
I'll add it
next
to
time.
that later, after. So, but thank you very much. It is really worth a read. I would recommend highly. Democracy Without Journalism, Not Possible. Thank
That's
you
right.
very much, Victor Pickard.
Thank you, Maya. Great talking to you.
Great talking to you. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.